Hey, remember when I said that I was on vacation this week and I was going to be taking some time off from doing videos, except for the occasional upload of old videos as reruns, or unless Wizards of the Coast did something questionable? Well, there's no old video after this. But before we get to that, I'd just like to remind everybody that this video is brought to you by our friends at Hellebarde Games. Hellebarde makes the kind of adventures that they'd like to play, whether it's for 5th edition, Castles and Crusades, or the OSR. Old school rules are in play at the table with Hellebarde Games, and you can find them at DriveThruRPG or on their website, hellebardegames.com. So, yes, I guess a sufficient amount of time has passed, and Wizards has kind of made another questionable business decision, in my opinion. What is it this time? Well, according to WotC, they're not going to sell you physical-only books on their website anymore. That's right, you have to get a digital bundle now. And this comes to us from Bell of Lost Souls. Let's take a quick gander over here, and I'll link to the article below, of course. You can't buy physical-only D&D books from WotC anymore. Wizards of the Coast seems to no longer be selling solely physical copies of their books from their online store. Hybrid bundles are still up, though. Wizards of the Coast no longer list any physical-only copies of their books for sale through their direct website, a move that seems aimed at furthering D&D's move away from physical products in general. It's also a move that comes with a price increase, especially for those who don't pre-order the books. So that's right, in the middle of a financial crunch, Wizards of the Coast figures, it's probably a good time to put the screws to the consumer. Now, in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't change much. D&D books are still available by themselves from your friendly local game store. And hey, let me tell you something, friends. Absolutely support your FLGS. Don't order your books from Wizards of the Coast. Don't order them from Amazon. Don't order them from Target. Don't order them from wherever. Go to your FLGS and buy a copy. You can find them at Target, Amazon, and beyond as well. But the community seems concerned about Wizards' move towards a more digital D&D. WotC goes all in on digital and physical bundles, and we can presume that that's, a tablet and a book there for 5e. The move comes not long after an increase in price for D&D books across the board. Physical copies run $59.95 normally, and the digital plus physical bundles are $10 more, putting them at around the same price of most newly released video games. The digital plus physical bundles work exclusively with D&D Beyond, meaning other platforms like Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds have their own separate content. They do not sell bundled together. And note, it works. This isn't a PDF. All right? This is not something you can easily move around. Presumably, all of this is designed to further strengthen WotC's position to make its virtual tabletop the preferred place to play D&D, which seems obvious. WotC is a company. Companies want to make money and grow infinitely. An economic model that is as sustainable as it is infallible. Hey, Bella Lost Souls, let me handle the nasty sarcasm here. But I kid, Bella Lost Souls. At any rate, Wizards of the Coast seems to be firmly fixed on the digital future of D&D, not just with video games, though currently several are still in the works, even after Hasbro WotC has shuttered some of the other as-yet unnamed projects. But with WotC moving to digital plus physical through their website, it feels like digital dice and miniatures and maps are the wave of the future. And of course, you guys know how I feel about that. I don't like it, not one single damn bit. Now, one thing though that hasn't been mentioned, and let's have a quick gander at this over here. And of course, I don't have the URL up. Bear with me just a second. Let's see, D&D Beyond. I don't have an account over there, so you guys will have to. Let's see. Does this actually apply to stuff that we really care about more than anything else here on the Delver's Dungeon, and that, of course, is classic D&D. So let's take a quick gander over at DM's Guild and see what a 1E book looks like. So they haven't bundled you. If you'll take a quick look here, they haven't quite bundled you yet. You can still get a hardcover premium color player's handbook or a hardcover standard color book. Sorry, player's handbook. And you don't have to pay for a digital bundle. So they haven't quite gotten up in the grill of classic D&D yet, but it could be coming. You could be saddled with a digital purchase where you have to pay more for it. Until that happens, we're going to keep our eyes on this development. And if it happens, I'll be the first to let you guys know that you're getting bundled on classic reprint stuff. So, until then, guys, buy physical copies of your books from your FLGS. Don't support Wizards of the Coast directly. If you're still playing the new version of D&D, buy them from your FLGS. And if you don't have an FLGS, find a gaming store that has online sales. Even if you have to pay a little bit more for shipping and handling, send a message to Wizards of the Coast that you're not going to put up with this crap. We pushed back against the OGL changes. You can push back against this. But until then, I'm keeping mine classic, and I'm owning physical copies of my books. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, tell me what you like, and maybe click that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications. But until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you after vacation, hopefully. Peace.